Jesus said, do not go to church. I will prove it to you here and now. According to the book of Thomas chapter 2 verse 17, Jesus said to them, if you fast ritually, you will beget sins for yourselves. And if you pray in churches, you will be condemned. And if you give alms to the churches, you will do evil to your spirit. And if you go into any land and wander in the region, if they receive you, eat what they said before you, heal the sick among them. This is the word of Jesus Christ. This is not my word. To confirm if this was the word of Jesus Christ, let us go to the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 5. Matthew 6:5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray, standing in the churches and in the corners of the street, that they may be seen by men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. They have been seen by men, but God will not answer them. If the book of Thomas is not accurate, why will Jesus tell people not to go to the temple to pray? Ask yourself that question. Now, let us also go to the book of Matthew chapter 23 verse 8. But be not ye called priests, for one is your teacher, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. Ask yourself another question. If Jesus told you to go to church, if he allowed you to go to church, why did Jesus say that anyone should not be called a priest? Who are the people preaching to you in your churches? Is it not a priest? Exactly. So Jesus don't want you to go to church. Now, the last verse I want to read. This is the book of 2 John chapter 1 verse 9. Whosoever transgressed and liveth not by the doctrine of Christ hath not God. He that liveth by the doctrine of Christ hath both the Father and the Son. This is what the Bible says here. The Bible says anyone who does not do the doctrine of Christ, that person doesn't have God. So what is the doctrine of Christ? The teachings of Christ. And these are the teachings. All these things I read in the Bible are his teachings. You can see the reason why they removed the book of Thomas now, just to continue to deceive the people, to continue stealing your money and leave you in the dark. Stop going to church.